Okay, let's jump right into this explainer. I'm going to ask you to rethink absolutely everything you know about the feline wandering around your house right now. If you live with a cat, you probably think you have a pretty good read on your relationship, right? You feed them, you pet them, they purr. It all just kind of makes sense. But the science of feline behavior actually suggests we've been completely misunderstanding them this whole time. Seriously, when your cat looks up at you, what do you think they actually see? You probably assume they're looking at their human owner, their master, or, let's be real, their favorite food provider. We tend to think they recognize us as this completely different, superior species, the magical being who opens the cans and cleans the litter box. But the truth we've uncovered from behavioral research is going to completely subvert your expectations. Because in their minds, you are not a human. You aren't a master. To them, you're literally just a giant, rather clumsy feline that's somehow ended up in their colony. And honestly, as we unpack this today, you're going to see that being viewed as a massive, slightly incompetent cat might just be the absolute biggest compliment your pet could ever give you. Section 1. The Big Clumsy Cat. So, according to animal behaviorist John Bradshaw, who has spent years studying this stuff, cats never actually developed a separate social behavior for humans the way dogs did. Over thousands of years, dogs evolved these highly specific, tailored ways to interact with us. Cats, they simply didn't. So, when your cat walks up, rubs against your leg, or grooms your hand, you're probably thinking they are greeting their human owner. But what they're actually thinking is that they are greeting an equal member of their colony. They are using the exact same behavior they use with other cats out in the wild. They don't see you as above them at all. They treat you as an absolute equal. Section 2. You are a hopeless hunter. Now, this equal footing mindset leads to a behavior that honestly grosses a lot of people out, but it's actually profoundly selfless once you get the mechanics behind it. We've all heard of cats bringing a dead mouse or dropping a toy right at your feet and just staring at you. Most of us laugh it off and think, oh, they're giving me a little gift. But once again, we're totally misinterpreting their motives. What they're actually thinking is, wow, I really need to teach this helpless creature to hunt. They are running on the pure, wild instinct of a mother cat desperately trying to teach her kittens how to survive. Just think about it from their perspective for a second. They watch you every single day. You never chase anything, you never hunt. To them, you literally just open a loud, cold box in the kitchen and miraculously pull food out of it. In their eyes, you are entirely hopeless at surviving. So instead of giving up on you, they step in to give you some practice. Our source material even notes this brilliant example of an indoor cat treating a water cat like a little frisbee, dropping it for their owner over and over. It's not just a game. It's them graciously inviting their big, clumsy roommate to hone those vital survival skills. Section 3. A blurry world of scent. To really understand your cat, we need to step directly into their point of view. Have you ever held your face right in front of your cat or offered them a treat right by their nose and felt like they were looking completely straight through you? They sniff around endlessly like the treat doesn't even exist. Well, it's not because they're ignoring you, and they definitely aren't trying to be difficult. It is strictly a matter of feline biology. And this number right here is key, 10. Anything closer than 10 inches from a cat's face is completely blurry and out of focus. You see, a cat's eyes are brilliantly adapted for detecting distant motion in extremely low light, so it makes them incredible nocturnal predators. But the trade-off is that they completely lack the fine close-up vision that we have. We see crisp edges up close. Cats exist in a permanent soft focus. So when you lean in for a cute, intimate moment, your face is literally just a soft, fuzzy shape to them. Because they can't see those crisp facial details, they are hyper-aware of motion and scent to compensate. They actually recognize you by how you move, how you sound, and specifically how you smell. They don't carry a clear photographic picture of your face in their minds at all. Instead, they carry the entire sensory feeling of you. To your cat, you are a unique, comforting combination of footsteps, voice frequencies, and familiar scents. Section 4. A language invented for you. This perfectly sets up our next point, because their inability to communicate with you normally forced them to literally alter their own evolution. Seriously, adult cats almost never meow at other cats in the wild. Among themselves, adults communicate through scent marking, complex body language, and hissing. Meowing is actually a highly specific survival tool reserved strictly for kittens who are trying to get their mother's attention when they're cold or hungry. Once they grow up, they drop the behavior entirely. Except, of course, for when they live with us. Your cat figured out very early on that you are basically deaf to their subtle tail signals and slow blinks. We just weren't getting the message, so they brilliantly adapted. They brought their baby voice back and developed a custom vocabulary just for you. Think about it. The high-pitched meow for food doesn't sound anything like the quick chirp for the door, and neither of those sounds like that dreaded, sustained 3 a.m. meow, right? They built an entire auditory language from scratch that only works between the two of you. That is literally evolution bending directly in your direction. Section 5. You are their safe place. All of these quirks, the hunting lessons, the custom language, the fact that they view you as a giant roommate, they all lead to something incredibly profound about your role in their life. In 2019, researchers at Oregon State University ran an attachment study that fundamentally changed everything we thought we knew about feline independence. They wanted to test how cats handle stress, so they placed them in unfamiliar rooms, removed their owners for 2 minutes, and then brought the owners back in. The results absolutely shocked the scientific community. Over 60% of the cats showed an immediate, measurable shift the exact moment their human returned. They went from being highly stressed and withdrawn to instantly relaxing, confidently exploring the room, and calming down completely. Psychologists call this a secure attachment style. It's an emotional response where a presence physically calms the nervous system. And here's the crazy part. This is the exact same attachment response and emotional wiring that human babies show with their mothers. This proves, scientifically, that cats don't just tolerate us for the food and the shelter. Your physical presence tells their nervous system that everything is perfectly okay. The biggest takeaway from all of this is summarized so perfectly right here. To your cat, you are not a human. You aren't just an owner or a convenient food dispenser. You are home. You are their family and their ultimate safe space. They really don't need you to be perfect or to understand every single subtle signal they send. They just need you to be there. So I want to leave you with this provocative question. What is your cat trying to tell you right now? The next time your cat meows with a specific tone, drops a toy at your feet, or rubs against your leg, look closely. What secret message are they sending their favorite clumsy companion? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and definitely keep your eyes and ears open to the wild, wonderful language of your cat.